What a freaking awesome few days it's been in the drip community. Blink and you'll miss it. There are armies building, everything's going on. I'm going to discuss a little bit about that today. But it's amazing to see the community coming together and creating incentives, creating movements. And what I really like about it actually is it's not too centralized. There are a number of things going on. I'm not going to discuss the specifics about them because I want it to remain a little bit covert as well. But I'm going to be involved in some stuff as well coming up. So more on that another time. But the community is coming together, it's uniting. And I kind of feel as though it's taking the position as the aggressor now and no longer as a victim. And that's kind of what I've been calling for a long time now, is at these prices it's much easier for the community itself to come together and take control of the drip faucet and taking drip back into the hands of maxes again. And I kind of feel that's what's happening. The drip price is up a couple of cents since the last video I did. It's back up at around 6 cents. There is definitely a movement going on and there's definitely some good price action coming as well. But let's not forget that we are still at war. There was a big account, an unknown yesterday, that brought up around 200,000 drip, which is, for many, it's a concern. But for me, not so much. It's probably the same degenerate that tried to do it last time on the release of Drip Drop Draw, when they dumped 250,000 drip and failed miserably and lost a ton of money in the process. So for me, if he wants to do that again, go ahead. It's really not that much of a big deal. The foundations are building to the point now where there's going to be less and less impact when this sort of thing happens. I know there's been a bit of a drive for the reservoir. And on that point, that is an area that personally I've not massively gone into in the past. Now, I'm not an absolute expert on how the reservoir works. I will leave tutorial videos to people that are a little bit more that way inclined. I'm certainly not, but I do understand it enough to know its importance. So I think it is only right that I mention that in this video. The reservoir is currently pumping. There are some incentives going on, some community pushes, and I will be joining that today as well. I'll be increasing my position in the reservoir today. So with all the momentum that drip is gaining and will gain going forward, in my opinion, having a stable reservoir, a pumped reservoir, is mega important for solidifying the price, for building that floor price up and making it sort of dump proof to some degree. And obviously you can get paid out in B&B as well, so it's an extra incentive to be involved in the reservoir. It's an area that a lot of people don't talk about. It's an area that even a lot of drip maxes don't talk about. And I feel like now DDD is out and we have a very solid way of keeping the tax vault filled. I mean, at time of making this video, I think it's at around 1.3 million in a tax vault, which is superb. And that's super important. We all know the importance of that. But having now a focus on the reservoir, I think is going to be a great idea as well. So that is going to be part of my strategy going forward. It's a slight change in strategy, not in that I have an end of year goal of building 3 max wallets. That's still in play, that will happen. But part of what I take from my max wallet and feed my other wallets with, I am going to have a weekly deposit into the reservoir as well. So I feel as though it's just something that I have to mention, as my channel is growing at the moment. And I'm almost at that 900 subscriber mark. So if you want to become part of the Drip Millionz army, listen very carefully to these instructions. All you have to do is adorn the persona of your favorite 90s action hero and smash the subscribe button and leave in the comments the name of that action hero. I'm going to have great fun reading them later on. I'm not going to tell you who my favorite is. I'm going to kind of leave that for the pinned comment later on. Spoiler alert, it's not Arnold Schwarzenegger. It would have been until he said, "Screw your freedoms," and after that it was game over for me, but it will be someone else. So I'm almost at that 1,000 subscriber mark, so if you can do anything to help me get there, rest assured I will love you long time if you do. So my position on drip has not changed. I'm bullish at 3 cents, 4 cents, 6 cents, $10. It does not matter because I understand the project and how it works, and I have belief in this amazing community. And you can look back through all of my videos over the last few months. It's a fairly new channel, it won't take you that long. And you'll see that never once have I removed these bullish drip shades and thrown them to the side. You'll see that I've always been bullish on drip and I will remain bullish on drip, and absolutely nothing has changed. And in fact, I'm more bullish than ever right now. So, and talking of bullishness, there's going to be another fantastic live stream from the Crypto Collective on Friday at 10:30 EST. The usual guys will be there. It'll be me, it'll be Crypto Tiger, Dripodigy, Xandergy, Speaker Freaker, Dripping Farms. But we also have a couple of special guests this week. A couple of other drip maxis who have been pushing and pushing for drip this whole time. That's Blue Chip Drip and Big Beauty. So it's going to be great to have them on the show. I'm definitely going to be streaming it on this channel this week. It didn't happen last week because I think it hadn't updated quick enough. But it will be streamed here. But you can also watch it on Crypto Tiger's channel, or Dripodigy's channel, or Xandergy's channel, wherever you want to watch it. But definitely tune in. It was probably our best ever live stream last week. And I feel some of the incentives that we were talking about was picked up and pushed by the drip community. So I feel as though we come up with solutions. We're not typical moon boys. We're certainly not fudders. We're certainly not soy boys. We are drip maxes, but we're realists and we're looking for solutions. And that is the whole point of the Crypto Collective. We will back drip, we will push drip, and we will certainly look for solutions as well. And we have a few things in the pipeline amongst us as well, because in my opinion, it's all about keeping moderately covert with things, you know? Look at how the social engineers run this planet, or try and run this planet. It doesn't work on all of us, but it's all about covert operations. It's the element of surprise. And by decentralizing our approach as the drip community, we will have more and more power going forward. It's going to make us unpredictable in our movements, and I feel as though that is really sprouting up right now. There's different factions, but we're all on the same side. There seems to be a lot less bickering at the moment, a lot less soy boying at the moment, and I feel as though the community is starting to come together. But also, you know, individually people are doing their part and in different groups. So I think that's mega important. The element of surprise, the element of covert, as me and the likes of Dripodigy have been saying for a while now, we don't want it too centralized. We want to keep that surprise going and a continued push. So not everything all at once. We don't want to be exit liquidity for the wet wipes and the spud heads. We want a continued price appreciation. We want a continued solidifying of the foundations, and I think that's the direction we're going in. So that is why I'm so bullish right now on the drip community. It is the best community in DeFi, hands down. So it was a beautiful morning here in Mexico City, as you can see. Again, the weather is closing in a little bit. I actually left earlier today to come and do this video just to try and avoid the afternoon storm that we normally get here, but it looks as though it's coming a little bit early today. So I've just come from the gym. I'm feeling super pumped, I'm feeling super bullish, and I feel as though the drip community is absolutely freaking unstoppable right now. So I'm gonna head back in a minute and grab some food and grab some lunch. I've got my coconut water ready to go, the Acapulco cocoa, that'll see me through, and hopefully I don't get absolutely drenched on the way back to the apartment. But I hope you guys are all having an absolutely blessed day, whatever you're doing. As I said before, if you want to become part of the Drip Millionz army, all you got to do is smash that subscribe button and adorn the character of your favorite 90s action hero, leave his name in the comments, and welcome to the army. So we march forward. It's going to be an absolutely phenomenal week for Drip, I already know that. And whatever you're doing, have an absolutely blessed day. Stay bullish, stay hydrated, and I'll see you all in the next video.